You look happier. Thanks, I stopped dating black men. You look happier. Thanks, I stopped dating black men. You look happier. Thanks, I stopped dating black men. Let's talk about it. And I've written down some of the comments that I saw underneath the post. No one hates us more than black men. So the white men that lynched us, raped us, ate us, put in literacy tests so that we couldn't vote, etc., they somehow hate us less than black men do? I know you don't even believe that yourself.
19-year-old girl was found in literal pieces scattered around her town, and all she did was say yes to a date. Her name was Sade Robinson. She was living in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and just trying to navigate dating like any other teenager. And one day she matches with this demon, and I will not call him a man because men do not do this, but his name is Maxwell Anderson. And he tells Sade that he was around her age, but that was actually a lie because he was 33 years old. And after a few days of texting back and forth, Sade is getting no weird vibes from him. If anything, she's actually really starting to like this guy because he seems normal and sweet. So when he asked her out, she eagerly said yes, because why wouldn't she? She's about to go meet a cute guy her age for dinner. And on April 1st, surveillance footage shows Maxwell and Sade walking into this restaurant called the Twisted Fisherman, and they get seated. And from what everyone can see, things are going really well. She's smiling, chatting, acting very normal. Nothing about her body language suggests that she's worried or getting any bad vibes. In fact, it's going so well, they decided to go grab some drinks at this nearby bar called Duke's on Water, and they stayed there for hours just talking and laughing like any normal first date would be. At around 9 p.m., security cameras catch them walking out the bar together, getting into her car. Not his, her car. And that becomes very important later, and then they head towards his apartment.
Took the jury under an hour to return a guilty verdict for Maxwell Anderson. Comes after 8 days of witness testimony. One juror tells Fox 6 the decision was easy.
Stephanie Quirk is here in the studio tonight after talking to one of those 12 jurors who determined the outcome of this case. Steph?
Yeah, guys, the jury found Maxwell Anderson guilty of first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, arson, and hiding a corpse.
Lauren was on the dating app Bumble. She was 23 years old and resided in Connecticut. She had been chatting with Matthew LaFountain for approximately 3 days on the app. She ended up inviting Matthew to her apartment after chatting for 3 days so that they could hang out and get to know each other. On December 11th, it is reported that Matthew went to her house, according to his word, where they drank tequila, they watched movies, and played games. Matthew reported at one point during the evening or the night she went outside to meet her brother and then came back in and went to the restroom for 10 to 15 minutes. He reports that she ended up falling asleep on the couch. This is their first time meeting. She falls asleep on the couch, and he says that he carries her to bed, in which he lays down with what seems to be an unresponsive woman and goes to sleep. Matthew reports that he wakes up at approximately 3 a.m. to go to the restroom, and she is still asleep and snoring. There are no reports that Matthew ever tries to wake her up. This is their first date, and she has passed out cold, gotten carried to bed, and is still sleeping at 3 a.m., and that just appears to be normal. Matthew then waits at 6:30, where he says he finds Lauren with some blood coming out of her nose, and she is unresponsive, so he calls 911. Lauren's mom had been trying to get a hold of her, and her text messages were going unanswered. She could not get a hold of her daughter. She ended up going over to her daughter's apartment, where she found a note on the door that said, "If you're looking for Lauren, please call this number." Upon calling the number, she spoke with the landlord, who had to inform her that her daughter had been unalived. The police never contacted the family after finding Lauren in her apartment. So over 24 hours, they don't try to contact anyone. They also fail to collect any sort of evidence, and they deem Matthew a very nice guy. No need to worry. They said that her cause of death was a combination of fentanyl, prescription drugs, and alcohol in her system. This case has not been investigated. They did not collect evidence. They did not contact the family. This is not okay. This is even after the Gabby Petito case, and we all know that that was nationwide. Gabby was being called America's daughter. We need the same treatment for all of our women.
Black men don't think about settling down until they have 38 baby mamas. If I closed my eyes and didn't look at the profile picture of that person who made that comment, I would assume it was a white dude.
I have no problems with anybody in the community dating out. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Black man or black woman. I get it. You know, some of you, because of your experiences, want to go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. By all means, do you. But what gets to me is the constant disrespect that comes behind it. I understand. Again, your experience is your experience. However, What I've seen a lot is the reason why you've experienced what you've experienced with black men is because of the black men that you have chosen, or the black men who you've allowed to be in your lives, because we're not a monolith. I've made a video on this before, how some women just claim that black love is struggle love.
Every time I have dated within my race, I have been treated badly. I have been treated poorly, disrespected, everything, all the above. When I've dated outside of my race, not to say that that doesn't come with the same type of problem. I'm trying to say that, like, I want black love, but I want black men to treat us better. That's all.
Or they can't stand the black men that they're dating, or they're tired of dating black men. Whole time, one of the girls in the video was dating a Crip. Like, you can't make this up. So for some women, maybe not all, I will say even a little bit more than some, it's the men that y'all are picking, or the men that you are allowing to come into your lives. But I digress.
Honestly, I feel the same way, and I'm a Latina. White guys are just better. And now y'all got fucking women of other races joining in on this shit too. Where's my white king? I'm tired of being in the trenches. I avoid dating black men because I don't want to be on welfare. What's wrong with black men? Everything. Y'all sound like skinheads. Y'all sound like neo-Nazis, fucking KKK members. If you have preferences, okay, whatever. Like, if you want to date white guys, that's fine. You don't have to sound like a Ku Klux Klan member while you're doing it. Like, you really don't have to.
Black women, because this might be a little bit uncomfortable to hear. If you spend your life only dating black men, you're going to be living like you're in a fucking Tyler Perry movie. You're going to be underloved, overworked, underpaid, and let's not forget, they're just going to make you into a baby mama, and you're never going to be married. And I'm talking about black American men. You spend your life dating them only, you're going to fucking regret it.
Stop it. Get some help.
If you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video.
Victim mentality is showing every time you say you won't date black men, sis, because why aren't you taking the radical responsibility for your choices, for your standards, for how you've seen yourself, for how you've allowed other people to play you when you knew you should have been doing, choosing, saying all the things better? When are we going to start taking responsibility for the fact that a lot of us don't know how to fucking date? I know I was never taught how to date. My parents didn't know how to date, so they didn't teach me how to date. They talked to me about standards, but they never taught me the skills that I needed so that I can stand by those standards. And instead of having the victim mentality that, oh, all these men suck, they done did me wrong, I am figuring out how to do the work to raise my standards, to learn the skills of dating so that I can choose better. Because I'm sorry, while y'all sitting here talking about black men suck, black men this, y'all will turn around and celebrate the next girl who marries a black man because she says she's happy. So really you're just upset at the black men that you dated that messed you up. And that's okay, yeah, I get it. But what if they f***ed you over so that you could wake up and see yourself better? So that you could be triggered into figuring out how to find the black man that you want. I don't know. Every day I see a woman out here who's happy with a black man. And while I know some people are doing stuff for likes, I also am not going to believe that everybody that I see that's happy with a black man is on some bullshit. I'm so ready for us to switch the conversation. Can we change the conversation from black men suck to I'm learning how to date better? I'm learning how to choose better. Because the more attention you give to these men that you can't stand, the more you're going to keep attracting bullshit because you're dwelling in bullshit energy. Change the conversation. Shift your focus. Okay, rant over.
It's just so sad because a lot of this really comes down to self-hatred. And how a lot of black people have trauma that they really haven't unpacked. And for whatever reason, they think that the solution to this is to date white people. I'm sorry, that's really fucking stupid. People can suck equally. There's black men that are great. There's black men that suck. There's white men that are great. There's white men that suck. I don't think that's rocket science. I don't think generalizing any group of people is fair. I don't care how bitter you are. I don't think it's fair to generalize all black men just because you've had multiple bad experiences. I don't think that's fair. I kind of just think of it like this. We don't like it when white people generalize us.
Met you, I really thought for the first time ever, wow, I didn't know black girls could be pretty like that. I didn't know that black girls could be that pretty. So really, I was astounded. It took me back, and
That's sweet.
I beg your pardon.
That's sweet.
I beg your pardon.
So like, why would we do that to each other? It's just really disheartening. Like, every time I see one of those posts, I consistently click not interested, but I don't know what type of algorithm that these social media apps are trying to create where, like, they're pushing that content. But it's just so disheartening seeing, like, posts about, like, black men and black women hating each other. I don't want to see that. It sucks because this is such a long conversation. I can make this video like 30 minutes. But yeah, y'all sound weird. Like this, y'all sound like white hoods. Like, and I think it's even more sad because there was people in the comments saying like, hey, you really shouldn't say this about black men, or like, oh, well, I love black men. And y'all are calling them pick-me's. I suppose. It's giving CIA agenda. Like, y'all, it's really weird. Like, can we stop talking like this, please?
Listen, this video is not to bash anybody who wants to date out, but this is a message to the community and a wake-up call as to the things that we are doing in the community if you consider yourself to even be part of our community. But there's a major disconnect between black men and black women nowadays, and this is something that has started decades ago, even centuries ago. This is not something new. Whatever this is was forced upon us, and it's continuing to work. So I want to see black men and black women come together and unite to actually develop a community, to have more two-parent households and stop with the baby mama, baby daddy foolishness, because there's no need for that. You know, whoever designed that, they did a number on us. My point is, there have to be some changes that are made within the community, man. And we definitely want to say that many of you guys, I understand, think that we are way beyond the point of repairing any damage that has been done to the relationships between black men and black women. But there are many of you who I am sure think that there is something that can be done to repair the relationship that we all once had so that black men and black women can be like this again versus being like this, you know, like a broken heart, for lack of better words. And again, I have no problems with anybody in the community dating out. Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Black man or black woman, you know, more power to you. But that's all I have to say, man. Thank each and every single one of you guys for tapping into today's video. To all the divestors who are constantly speaking nonsense or hatred towards the opposite gender, and you want to date outside of your group because of that, hey, stay over there. Do not come back when you find out that the grass isn't always green on that side. If you like it over there, if you love it over there, please stay over there. It's cool. You know, we can still love each other from a distance. And I use the word love loosely. So with that being said, if you've made it this far and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Also, do not forget to leave a thumbs up. It is completely free and it helps the channel out tremendously. We greatly appreciate it here at Residual Impact. And make sure that you leave your comments down below because we definitely want to have a conversation about this one. I know some of you guys are going to be against it. Some of you guys are going to be for it. You know, different strokes for different folks. Black people, we got a lot of work to do. So let's do it. You know, I can't leave without saying where you are today is a residual outcome of the thoughts you had in the past. Till next time, peace.